Please go. Oh, what a beautiful day. Hello and welcome to a new vlog already. I know I put my TwitchCon vlog just online like 2 days ago, last Thursday, and now it's Saturday and I'm on vacation again. It's been 2 weeks after TwitchCon or something, but yeah, me, my mother and my grandma are gonna go on a road trip through the southwest of England, through Cornwall and Devon and such. So we are gonna quite enjoy ourselves, I mean, and we're gonna take you along with that. So right now, as you can see, we're on the boat. There's lots of water, really, not much else. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna take you along, and if you see something fun, I'll show it to you. And yeah, that's kinda it. I'm just gonna have fun. And now I said fun way too many times. Hello. See you on the next stop after we get out off the boat, I guess. I'm really terrible at these intros. Cliffs of Dover with a castle somewhere on there, which we might go to on the last day when we're going back. I don't know yet. Dover. Well, after an eventful ride, riding on the left side of the road is a little bit different. But we're now in the town of Rye, which is a nice old town. And see what's here for fun. It looks cool though. Look, all. You know, if you are from England, this is very typical. For me, it's interesting. The same as probably for you, our Dutch houses are interesting. And for me, they're just boring, normal stuff. But I like it. Let's see what it's got. Now the old graveyard with like all the stones go crisscross everywhere. All sorts of old houses. We're near an old church. Ah, I love this. Very old stuff. Oh, we're going inside. This is a very nice, very old church. Look at all those old wooden beams and such. Oh, it's so cool. There's like part of the clock here. It's like really blocky and old. I love it. Oh, organ. Nice. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, this is a really nice church. Like the old gargoyles. So now we're staying still in Rye near Ypres Castle. But look at the view from here. Oh, look. I don't know what river that is, but it looks beautiful. It's just the little small castle outside there thing. That's the church we were in. This is lovely visiting. There's my mother and my grandmother looking through. Ah, looks beautiful here. Ah, it's the River Rother. Okay, thank you. We're inside the castle now. Ah, looks cool. What a view. So that's the Romney Marsh. Ah, it's really cool. So this here is apparently the Women's Tower, and it was the first female prison built in England. So that's well, interesting facts, I would say. I love the view here. It's so wonderful. Oh, this is just hilarious. We have to close the door when you're on the viewing platform because there are a pair of pigeons that are trying to nest inside the tower. That's just hilarious. That's so funny. I thought it was a bear trap, but apparently it's a man trap. This would just break all your bones in your leg when you would step on it. insane. I love when in old buildings there's just a pile of rocks. Yeah, that's part of the decor here. Again, lovely view. Huh. So the toilet and the wardrobe were the same thing in the past. Apparently to protect the clothes from fleas and moths. In return, you had to smell like shit, but you know, you got something for it. So this is how they displayed dead bodies here. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm now in a prison cell, which is very small. Because this tower was more of like a prison thing, or the police of that time. Well, the police right back then, it was just like the mayor or something. They put the prisoners here, the judgment was here, all that sort of stuff. And the doors are very, very low. I have to go too many. Get out. It smells lovely in here. So let's see if I actually could be a medieval archer. Pretty tough. Pull them down. I might be able to do it. I don't know. But of course you have to pull it constantly and aim. So difficult. I love old pieces of armor. Look so cool. I wonder how I would look when if I would wear them. Well, probably something like this. So this is the women's tower, which was a prison separate from the men, especially for women. Because before that, this was built in like the 1830s. Before that, just men, women, children were all locked together. And now this was a separate tower purely for the women. They're just having a conversation here.
Terrible drinker and it makes her careless.
That's the castle from the garden view, and that's the women's tower. We're still near the castle, but now we're having a beer made for the castle. That's good. Look at that view. Ah, so cool. Ignore the construction work that's going on right outside my hotel. It's more a bed and breakfast room. Hello everybody. How we doing? Oh, let me lie down for a moment. So yeah, we're at day 2. Our plans are to go, because right now we're close to Hastings. We came here yesterday after Rye. Don't think I made a video after Rye anymore, so yesterday we came here quite late, went to the hotel, and then went on a trip to get some food, which was the closest bar that served food nearby was like a 15-minute walk uphill, so that was fun. But you know, it was quite cool. It was very near the beach, so we made some cool pictures. I will be showing probably right about now. And yeah, today we just came back from breakfast, and you know, we're gonna go to Brighton for a little stop, and then we'll go on to Winchester, and I think we end today in Salisbury? Yeah, Salisbury I think, yeah. That should be the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna take you along again for day 2. By the way, I took a picture of it, but I really love this, the inn we were staying at. It's really cool. Love the place, very friendly people, so very cool. Did everything go well? It's very windy indeed. Let's go drive. A bit further along, second day still. Now we're at Brighton. I hope I'm understandable with with all this wind. Yeah. Right now we are at a quite a cool place. The burnt pier of Brighton. Like these are remains of a pier that burned down like many years ago. I don't even know myself how long ago. There's the second pier over there, which has all sorts of carnival things. Seagulls are way bigger here than they are in the Netherlands. Such big as birds. You're a big bird, you're a big as bird, you're a big bird, you're the biggest bird, you're a big bird, you're a big bird, you're a big bird, and you fly! Goodbye! Well, we're still near the burnt pier, but we're having some coffee now. We went on a walk through the whole pier. I got myself a new badge of Brighton, because of course I have a badge of everywhere I go, and now we're having a really good looking cappuccino, so yeah. And after this we're just gonna go to Winchester. Brighton was a quick stop, so just to see the pier, and that burnt pier there was very hard in my memory, so I really want to see that back again. Now coffee. I'm just seeing this. Looks cool, but we're not going on there because we're gonna go away after this coffee. But just looks cool. I don't know how I would do it there because I'm sometimes afraid of heights. Depends on the situation. This goes very slowly, so I don't think I would have that much difficulty. But still, that's quite high. But that's just a bar in there, I think. Let me zoom in for a moment. Yeah, it's just inside the bar. That's just in the sky. Huh. Cool. There was just an old school Punch and Judy show here. I just wanted to see it for a bit. Quite fun. What the?
What was it? Oh, what was it?
I love old pop shows. They're just fun. And we're in Winchester. Well, not in the city centre of Winchester yet. We're, I don't know, walking to the city centre via a nice scenic route. You know, the scenic route. That's what you want to take, right? Hoop. These are high stairs. Yeah, I could walk that way, but why not walk the adventurous way? You know, I have no idea where this path will take us, but eventually we'll get to Winchester Centre. I'm very sure of it. Let's see. Well, we got good results. Look how nice this is. That brought us to, and now we're gonna walk all the way to there, next to the river. That's so cool. It's a lovely old style. I love it. That's a plane. Huh. Ducks. A duck on the water, no fear. Duck on the water is here. Now the rest. Duck on the water. Look at these old waterworks. So cool. They have the river, old gnarly oak trees, the old city wall, and a giant rabbit.
Just een haas.
Giant hare, I meant.
Een haas?
Yeah, a hare. Hares of Hampshire. I have no idea. It looks cool though. These are people's backyards. Oh, and look. Another hare. These pile of rocks is the only thing that remains of the old Roman wall from the 3rd century. That's so cool that they just keep this. Yes. This is the house of the mayor of Winchester, or at least used to be. That's a luxurious house, god damn. Another hare. Hare in the distance. I just love all the old houses here. Look at that clock. Old ass clock on an old ass building. Lovely. We're gonna enjoy some scones, some tea. I'm gonna put some cream in it. You know, the true British way. Hare. Look, another kind of hare. And another one. And another one. And look, there's one as well. Oh yeah, a rune as well. That's actually where it came from. So jokes aside, this is the old West Gate, I think. Well, it says there Westgate Museum. So I think this is the old Westgate. Looks good. Yep, the old Westgate. Yes. Cool. So, in the past, apparently Winchester was the capital of England, not the UK, but just England. And the king ruled from here. Well, these are the only remains. And this is also the place where the Magna Carta, a very important piece of English history, was apparently signed. And we can apparently go inside, so let's try that out. So these are the holes. Cool, old doors, and you can't go any further, but it goes down deep. What is in these holes? Haha, cool. Oh, and that's our dolls. They're really, really tiny, but it's cool that they still remain part of it. Also, I don't know if I said, the Magna Carta is what made give the British people more freedom. I think Prince John had to sign it. If you don't know Prince John, well, King John. But he was known as Prince John, the Phony King of England, back in the time of the tales of Robin Hood. He plays a part in that tale as the Phony King of England. Because then King Richard was actually the king, but he went on a crusade. Then John took over, and then John was punished. But then when Richard came back, but then Richard died, and they made John king. And John was such a terrible king that the people made him sign the Magna Carta, which gave more power for the people, power over the king. So cool that it was signed in those halls. Nice. Yeah. And also we found a museum. I think it's closed by now. But there's also the cathedral here. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. I don't think you can go inside. Maybe. But just seeing it like this is amazing. Also, people are just picnicking between graves here, technically. Which is a crazy notion. Oh, I see people go inside, so maybe we can go inside. Cool. Okay, let's see. But yeah, beautiful building. Big building. Also a hair. You have to be very silent, so can't make a sound. But look at that ceiling, that's so cool. Oh, this is amazing looking. There's a service going on now. Another one. This is beautiful. Just all of it. Where is this all taking us? I don't know. It looks so cool, all these old walls, and just walking in between them. So cool. So look at this. It's so cool. There's a statue there of somebody, I don't know who. But so cool. day 3, and we start with this very lovely little place. I think it's Winton or Wilton? I don't know. But yeah, this was our place where we slept last night. We had a lovely pizza, and yeah, really relaxing. Right, I'm gonna go over the bridge actually in a moment. Well, not in a moment. I have to walk around the house because, well, that's the only other place around and I don't want to swim. So yeah, last night there were bats around here. It was really cool. Just bats flying around. Really clear water actually. Yeah. But yeah, really cool. Let me just, I'll do this. Go on a walk. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Was relaxing sleep. Lovely people here. Very hospital? No. Hospitality. Very friendly. Very open. Had very much fun. Just going out and about. So now we're gonna get breakfast because they were very sorry, but breakfast couldn't be included right now because they're rebuilding something or somewhere, I don't know. But they pointed us to some good place to get breakfast. So that's where we are going now. And look, we made it to the other side of the bridge. Well, not the other side of the bridge. We are just on the bridge right now. Yeah, that's where I was standing just a moment ago. So yeah, let's get breakfast. The name was Wilton. But look, Wilton has a lovely little church there. But also with a lovely little bit of ruins. Just sort of a gate. I think the church was bigger in the past. Something. Seems to be. Yeah. Just cool to see all those kind of stuff like in every little town. Also, nice townhouse. Yeah. Okay, we're in Salisbury now. On the marketplace. Lots of flowers here. That was the Guild Hall, I think. Yeah. I love all the flowers and decorations that they have here. Very cool. And the gate. Yes. Of course, fudge is very traditional English. And we have here fudge henge. Yeah, we're gonna go to Stonehenge later today, but here we have fudge hens already. Look at that pouring. Oh, that's so cool. Another day, another cathedral. But this looks like a nice one. And look, there's a crown. Oh, that's, I think, the crown of thorns that they put on Jesus' head. I have no idea. Just gonna look at the nice cathedral. That makes sense to me. Not whatever that thing is. Cathedral. Oh, the bells. The bells. This just makes me think of that scene of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. The eyes. Not the eyes of Notre Dame, but the eyes of Salisbury Cathedral, I guess. Or the eyes. We are now close to Old Sarum, which is, I think, the old ruins of Old Salisbury. But look at this view. Ah, lovely. Oh, look, there's the cathedral where we were.
Is that Salisbury?
Yeah. Now we're inside Old Sarum's castle. Also read up a bit about it. Apparently this was a holy place like over 5,000 years ago. And then the Celts built something, the Romans built something. And the ruins you see right now were built not by him especially, but on the orders of William the Conqueror. So quite a lot of history in this place, so that's quite cool. So we saw this morning the current Salisbury Cathedral, but this Old Sarum, this used to be the cathedral. One of the very first cathedrals was just only the ground floor is really the floor plan is visible still. A plane! An old school plane right above here. There he is. Oh, cool. Haha. Gliding man, paragliding man. In the distance. There's quite a view of just old Salisbury. Well, no, not old. We are in the old Salisbury. Current Salisbury. But also just a lovely view. Yeah? Well, we are at England, so we have to go to Stonehenge. And there it is. Stonehenge. This is like the third time I saw it. First time I only saw it outside a fence. Second time I did go all the way around it. This is completely different again. So that's cool. That's always cool. And look at how close those people are. That's a lot closer than I could get like 10, 11 years ago. So that's nice.
I already like that, mate.
Like, for example, like I think there's still a video of my trip like 10, 11 years ago. But when that happened, there was a road here, and we parked in that field over there or something. And then you just paid, walked across the road, and went through here in a big circle. But now we had to go like long far away to park the car, paid for a ticket there, and took a bus here, and then now we're here. It's not a long bus, like a 5-minute bus, but still, it's completely different. But cool. Look at all the birds down there. Let me focus. Ah, cool. Birds. So during midwinter and midsummer, this is where the sunlight goes directly according to this arrow. Also, just read a little bit about it. This stone was here originally. That's one of the oldest stones here. It was here originally before it was built, and might have been why Stonehenge was built here, because of this stone, the heel stone, which is kind of cool. Everybody here is doing these kind of things. It's fun, but they want to make it made it a lot more interactive. Weirdly enough, I just like to see it because you know it's quite beautiful, and it's like 3,000 years old or even older. I forgot. It's just beautiful. Cool. This is a cool spot, like right between those two. Oh, there they are. Right in between the stones. Now I'm just spying on people. Also, all spraying things here, which I'm really cool of because today is a very hot day. So I just went to go and stand underneath those water beams. Yeah, kind of a little bit of refreshment. I love all the crows that are on it. Crows. You know, they are crows, right? Yeah, crows. Also, that's a face, right? This crow has his mouth open constantly. I don't know, is he just thirsty or is this a thing? Of course, after I go into make no, there you have it. After making the video, then he suddenly closes it. But yeah, hey, look, he's constantly, he's relaxing. He has it open. What you doing, boy? Are you hot? Oh. Okay. Maybe I should focus more on the monument there than the birds surrounding it. Oh well. Well, from this point we're walking away from it, so the last video of Stonehenge is really cool. I've filmed like from all sides now. Thank you for coming on this Stonehenge journey. We're walking back to the bus and there's just an army helicopter here. What are you doing here? Huh. Strange. This is a cool thing they added. So these prehistoric huts here. And I think back there is how they moved the rocks. Sort of exhibition about that. Or at least built to look like how they did it. It's cool. Oh, this is cool to see. The beds all woven from just twigs and leaves and such. This was a closet. That's so cool. So this thing is how they move the rocks. Because, you know, Stonehenge was from before the wheel was invented. So the most behind one they took out, put it on the front and then pulled it along. And that's how you very slowly, log for log, had the back one to the front, back one to the front and pull. And that's how they move the rocks, which is quite cool. And there's a thing here you can do about if you could pull the rock. Because you had, of course, have a lot of people to pull the rock. You couldn't do that on your own.
Yeah.
Let's see how many men, or the many times men I should need. Wait, first need to push. This works. Do you see a light on anywhere? I think it was 95. You need 95 me to pull the stone. That's how it should have looked in midsummer, as such. This is a building that you see the history and how midsummer and midwinter work with this, which is really cool. So I think I just got it with that recording from the Hillstone through these works, such. So cool. So this is what it first looked like, and then it evolved into this, and then evolved into this, and then of course it fell into the room, and now it's that. Also, I think I found my long lost cousin. Day 4 already. Goes quickly. This is the place where we stayed. But I didn't realize it last night. There's just some little bit of room just right next to it. Huh. Cool. Let's get some food. Ooh, a Tesco. Hello! I hope you can understand me with the wind, but welcome to the middle of Dartmoor National Park. We're here with the rock formation known as Hound's Tor. We're actually kind of standing in the middle of it. How are you liking it, Grandma? And there's Mom. Look at this view. Oh, wonderful. I'm standing in the middle of a rock. There are people just climbing this rock even further. I'm not gonna do that. That's just a little bit too high for me, and I don't like climbing like that. I just like climbing just casually walking. But there's a fun thing about Dartmoor National Park. If you can see it, they're all just so I don't know if they're exactly wild, but it's just walking loose. Like there are horses here, and for an example, there are just sheep just sleeping next to the road. I saw cows, I saw horses. It's a really cool place. I hope you can all hear this. If not, I have to dub it, I guess. But yeah, so cool. We're gonna walk around in this beautiful landscape here. We are on the other side of the rock formation now. So yeah, beautiful. Oh, the grandma's still just sitting over there. Is she there? Yeah, there she is. No, that's a rock. I'm looking at a rock. She's sitting somewhere there. that, you know? I'm high enough here. And I want to be safe and I need to take care of my mom and my grandma. So. Nice. Okay. Well, the Dartmoor National Park was beautiful. Lots of nice parks, and right now we are in Truro, and we're going to, well, here. Let me turn it around. Well, Truro Cathedral, and just enjoy the town of Truro as well. But now we're finally in Cornwall, so where we'll stay for the next 2-3 days. We're going to Land's End. Well, not actually tonight. We're going to St. Ives, and then that's in the Penwith tour with Land's End and such. It's that last little bit of land, St. Ives. That's for tonight and tomorrow. Right now we're in Truro and the cathedral. Well, as usual in the church, it's all quiet. But look at this artwork. It's very well done. Very many details and such. It's very cool. I think it's marble. Something. It's a very big piece, and that's apparently what the Cathedral of Truro is most famous for. Also, the flooring is very nice. Apparently, people from Italy had to come into Cornwall to lay this. But yeah, this piece is called the Veritas. And yeah, it's like the main altar piece. Also just as usual, the windows are very nice, very detailed, very old. It's just also these wood carvings are also very good, very nicely done. Oh look, I didn't see that, like all the little prophets and holy persons are carved in there as well. Neat. So it's day 5. We are in St. Ives. We arrived here yesterday and had a emotional evening, I would say. But yeah, was nice. St. Ives nice. We're staying this night also in St. Ives, so this is the only hotel we stay 2 nights in. So that's good. But today we're gonna do part of the Penwith tour, and we're gonna visit some places around there, and mainly Land's End and St. Michael's Mount. So yeah, gonna be fun. We just made a little stop on the way here, cause look at that view. Oh, there's Mom taking more pictures. I'm just doing it from out of the car for a moment, but just look at that view. It's fantastic. Ah, amazing. And yeah, probably in real life it's even more amazing than what you guys see, but I hope at least a little bit of my enjoyment is also going your way. Okay. Hello, cow. Oh, hello, other cow. I think there's a cow as well. Yeah, we just made a little stop. If you look good, that's the coast of Ireland, or should it be at least. That's cool, but just wonderful point of nature. And I think there's also, but I'll film that like in a moment. Oh, what's that cow doing? He's just great. I love that they're just walking around here in the wild. I know it is fenced off, but the road just goes through the fence and everything, with a cattle grid then in between. But love that you just can walk among the cows and such. Oh, lovely nature and lovely view of the coast. Wonderful. What's that? There's something there. Oh. That's a lighthouse or something, I guess. Huh, cool. So that's what I was talking about a moment ago. That's just the ruins of an old mine. Like 19th century mines were here from the 1800s. They were stopped in like beginning of the 20th century, I think. But yeah, just old ruins of mines here. And still a beautiful view. Lovely. But yeah, didn't know there was an ancient ruin of a mine here. But that's a little extra when you're just driving around. A closer look of the old mine. It was just point to stand here as well for just a minute. Cool. Now you've seen it completely. Well, we're a little bit further. Still beautiful views here. But here we have the Merry Maidens, which is this stone circle. Yeah. Which was, I guess, an ancient ritual place. Let's go inside the circle. But yeah, it's a stone circle of ancient times, which is cool to see. We're doing today the Penwith tour. I don't know if I actually said that we're doing the Penwith tour, but yeah, Penwith tour is just along the coast here towards Land's End, and yeah. Just past the coast with all these little fun things going on. That's a chip coming out from the bushes. Just having like a stone circle in your backyard. Cool. Well, just like a 2-minute walk away from the Merry Maidens is the Tragiffian burial chamber, which is out of the Neolithic Age or early Bronze Age. So yeah, this was like the entrance to a grave, a very ancient grave. Now it's just ferns that grow in there. But you know, very cool to see. Funny enough, it's like, this is the road. It's like, what, 2-3 feet from the road? Yeah, cool. A very ancient burial ground entrance. Okay, meanwhile we got to Land's End. I actually forgot to film outside, but now we're already inside. Tons of experience here, and here is the Aardman experience, the makers of Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep, and I think we are just in the house of Shaun the Sheep. It is fun. Yeah, there he is. This is fun. Yeah, there's attributes from the stop motion movies themselves. That's so cool. So this is Aardman's the very first movies they made was Morph. And this, like, the characters are here. And ha, my face is normal. Haha. Oh, no, not anymore. It's the set from Wallace and Gromit. The cheese Gromit. We've forgotten the cheese. And there they are, their sons. There's Gromit, and there's Wallace. Oh, that's so cool. Wait. What does this do?
Oh yeah, Cloud. This one is full of ideas.
Oh, funny. So cool to see the characters. Look at that, that's so cool. It's from the Shaun the Sheep movie. There he is. With all the landscape and all the figures. Cool. And this is one of the sets from the Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Rare Rabbit movie. Like, look at all the posters here inside. Then, ooh, to the back. Is that something? You can see through camera. Nope. Sorry. And this is from the sets from the movie The Pirates, a movie I absolutely love. Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists, that one. Oh, that's so cool that that whole set is just here. Oh, that's where they break through the wall in the movie. Oh, that's so cool. They break through the wall with a giant wheel, I seem to remember. Rocky the Rooster from Chicken Run, only half made, so you can see how it's done inside. And this is the Puma from Creature Comforts. Yeah, that's it. From that one. And over here we have a bus station set from the Shaun the Sheep movie. Hey, there's Shaun. So many details in there. So cool. These are the puppets for the original Timmy Time TV series. Fun story, when I was here like 12 years ago, lots has changed in the meanwhile, but this helicopter is still there. This was there 12 years ago and still is here. I accidentally walked in the middle of the night when I was staying at the hotel here, and it was very misty, and I went on a walk and I accidentally walked into the little amusement park here and just saw this dooming up out of the mist. It was quite scary. Oh, fun to see it again. Of course, all those experiences are fun, but you can't go to Landside without missing this incredible view and the beginning of the Atlantic Ocean. To my American friends, hello! And that's the Land's End Hotel where I stayed like 12 years ago. That's, yeah, it's the lighthouse and such. This is still all the same. Though when I was there it was very misty. So it's cool to see it in the sun. So beautiful. There's the farm. No, wait. Yeah, there's the farm. We'll be going in a bit too, but right now enjoying the view. And right in front of the hotel now. We're now at the King Arthur's Experience, which is kind of weird. I have no idea what's going on. They haven't explained it very well. It's just weird. Still no idea what's going on, but I can pull the sword out. Yeah.
The dragon's eyes.
Now the farm in Land's End, and look at them big ass ducks. Duck. Well, he's right at home between those rocks. Hello. Oh, you're hot. Let him go. Very slowly. They got out. They're free. Oh, there. Ain't you a cutie? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's another one, but I only see that butt. Look at him. Ah, such a cutie. This one having a wash. Don't mind him. It's hot weather. Look at the tiny pony. Eat. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hello. I'm the big boy. The chameleon, big boy. Okay, switching to my mobile, because my come on, focus. My camera died. Look, it's a ferret. Do the ferret dance. Oh yeah, should have told you on Twitch. The ferret is linked to me because I always, in one chat I always use the ferret dance, and now on my Twitch channel you have also the ferret dance. We call him Bingus. Now it's Bingus IRL in real life. Look at him, he's so cute. Well, he's just eating, but still cute. Yes. Ah, look at the birdies. Birdies. I don't know what kind of bird you are. But you look beautiful. Nice little plump bird. Yes, you. Look how tiny they are in front of the others. You're just the tiniest little one, aren't you? Hello. Huh. My God, you're so cute. Small lizards. Hello. But did I think I'm disturbing them. I'm so very sorry. I'll just focus on you. You are just watching them, aren't you? Dirty boy. Dirty boy. He is on top. He is on top of the mountain. Yes. Mountain goat. This one is marching on nicely. And over there, that one is being taught by the dog. They're chasing each other. The love was chasing the dog. It was hilarious. I just missed it. The view from up here is amazing. Oh, wonderful. The sea. Ah. Beautiful. 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 And look, there's the hotel again. But look even closer and you can see the birds. Oh, kind of see. My mobile phone is not that good in zooming in. Of course, I couldn't forget the big signposts. They want to make you pay when you want to take a picture with it, so I ain't gonna do that. It's just like this. Land's End got very commercialized, but you know, it's still worth it just for the views. Yes. The council says goodbye. Hello, and welcome to day 6. Today we've left St. Ives and Penwith Peninsula. Oh, I don't know if it's called the Penwith part of Cornwall. But and now we are still in Cornwall, but we're in Bodmin, where we see a I think an old church ruin, and then maybe an army museum. We'll see. I'm very tired. So that's why I didn't film St. Ives yesterday, because I didn't go into St. Ives at least, but only the hotel. So yeah. Well, let's take a look at Bodmin Museum, Bodmin Town Museum. That's apparently free. Cool, some military uniforms, and don't know what this uniform is, but it's all from World War I, mostly stuff here. This shovel, the first railway in Bodmin was made. Cool. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Look at that little scene. Fun. I love these little old helmets. They're so decorated. It's also a little fun scene, and it's really little. I'm a working man. He looks tired. Well, that was a lovely little museum. If you're ever in Bodmin, I really recommend just go in there. It's free. You can make a donation to two lovely old ladies that staff the thing. But yeah, just fun. It's small, but you know, it's fun. I bought because I want to donate a bit, but I bought like you have fun papers there. So I bought a how to make beer, how to make bread, and a all executions ever happened in Bodmin. It's weird souvenirs like that make it fun, you know. So yeah, if you're ever in Bodmin, I heavily recommend the Bodmin Town Museum. We're here a little bit further along at St. Patrick's Church with the St. Gurns Well and Well House, which was basically, you know, this. I love the little faces where the water streams out of. Well, it doesn't stream out of it anymore, more like dripping. But apparently this This was the town's main water supply for a while. Yeah. Not the great one, it is the well house, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, the church itself is just, you know, a basic church, but I wanted to show you this. The ruins of the old church. It is, for a ruin, it's very much intact. It's just, you know, missing the roof. But look at those windows here. That's all still there. That's cool. Ooh, look at that. It looks so weird right now. But cool. Okay, now we're inside the actual church. And there's like nobody here. It's me, my mom and grandma, and just open that door. Nobody's here. Looks cool. The old flags and the stained windows and such. Those old flags are cool. Oh yeah. It's not super special, but churches always have something special, I would say. Huh. Cool. So this church isn't too old. Well, I would say like 200, 300 years is still old. But, you know, compared to some other churches we've seen, not too old. But this thing is from the 12th century. You know, where you can get baptized. There's actual water in there, but I'm not gonna touch it. You know, just there's nobody here, but I don't want to upset anyone. There's more like these old things here on the wall. I think they're also way more ancient than other parts of the church. Still, cool church. Lots of nice ancient things. Livingston Jewelers, also known as Livingston's Jewelers. I don't know, that's fun. Also, nice clock. Wow. Welcome to Tintagel and with Tintagel Castle, the supposedly birthplace of King Arthur. Well, at least of the King Arthur myth. My grandma thinks there's a sheep on there, so let's zoom in and... Nope, it's a bush. Haha, there's your proof, Grandma. So this is the rock it's on. Beautiful here. So this is the new bridge. Like 12 years ago, this bridge was not as well made as this now. So, but yeah, we're already on a part of the castle. Yeah, it's fun. Ooh, seagull. Hello, birdie. Beautiful here.
I'm afraid.
She's afraid of heights, so keep my eye on her. Don't you worry. You won't trust her. It's a very sturdy bridge. With a beautiful view. We're almost there. Yeah, so according to the legend, this is the place where King Arthur was born. Of course, we are not sure of that, but still, it's very lovely. 12 years ago when I was here, it was just raining, pouring, and that's why I almost dropped off the cliff here. But, you know, I didn't, and I'm still here. This is cool. Okay, according to legends, one of these caves, I think that one is Merlin's cave. So, everything here is connected to King Arthur. That there is the Camelot Castle Hotel, which was built in the imaginary style, how they always thought, you know, Camelot would look like. But I don't think it was well later. It was 1899, so it's already over 100 years old, which is quite new in England terms of buildings. So we've done that part of the castle, went over the bridge, and walked all the way where I'm sitting now. The view of here, look at that. That's, I think, it's not the Atlantic Ocean because somewhere out there is Ireland, I think. But it's still very cool because, you know, the Irish Sea directly mounts into the Atlantic Ocean. So, quite cool and lovely view. You see that tip? I stood like there. That's the story of how I almost fell off a cliff when I was 14. So most of the castle, of course, has been destroyed by time and pillaging and other things. So what's most of it is the foundations, like these walls from slate, I think it is. It's like one of the most ancient castles in England, and you can just see that with the building technique, which was very disorganized, just piling on bricks, really. But it looks really cool. Nice. I was wrong. This was the place I almost fell off. So it wasn't that one. It was this one. You're not allowed to go there anymore. Well, people still do it, I guess. But I'm not gonna risk myself twice on the same spot. You know, I'm not gonna be silly. Just enjoy the castle walls. Yeah, this is the point. Because I went there like a 14-year-old stupid boy, because I thought, well, this was a wonderful view. Not thinking about that this was the end of a cliff and above sharp rocks and the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, and now I'm standing right here, another step further, just to be safe. You can enjoy the beauty of it all from a safe distance. But it's fun to come back to this place, honestly. I almost died. And there he is, the king himself, Arthur. Lady. Drop dive. Okay. Quite a cool statue actually, like halfway made. Okay, people are still going inside. And I don't want to film other people around. The view is beautiful here. Would that be Land's End there? Nah, doesn't seem to be.
Sweetheart, please come back.
Still quite beautiful. Look at that view. I'm here at the toooo castle with legendary King Arthur himself. And look at the view and all the people here. Let's begin this video. Into the cave we go. Into the caves we go. Into the Arthurian caves we go. People have scratched their names here. Into the caves, into the caves, into the caves we go. Into the caves we go. Look out, Mum. Into the caves we go. Grandma's on the end. Into the caves we go. We're here in the old garden. Funny enough, apparently this place was inspired, or maybe the story happened here of Tristan and Isolde. Or in Dutch we know that's Tristan and Isolde. But it's the whole story of it is displayed here in the garden when you walk through it, which is cool. Here we have the ruins of the old chapel. That's the highest wall I've seen so far. Well, except for the entrance, I guess. Almost an entire building. Still, you can still see the altar. That's cool. Okay, we're slowly walking down with the very steep steps as such. But look at that. It's beautiful. So look at these rocks. Beautiful. I'm just saying beautiful, and don't think about the heights. Still beautiful. Yes, yes it is. Well, that was quite a walk. Yeah, that's the bridge. Still want to go down to the beach. I want to get some sand. So, over here. There goes Mom picking up some sand because she wants some sand. My knees hurt, so I'm not gonna go down another flight of stairs when I don't need to. But yeah, the view from here is cool. And I don't want to look down, but I can use my camera to look directly down. I'll see what that looks like later. Oh god, nope, I still looked right down again. Oh, that's scary. Ugh. Go mom, go mom, go mom, go mama. She's taking a picture. Focus, camera focus. Yeah. Haha. I'm taking a picture of mom taking a picture. There she goes again. Hello. It's always cool. Hi, that's my shadow. But it's always cool to see these tiny little spots there. Yeah. Little waterfall, little stream coming down from the rocks. Up there somewhere, I can't see it because the sun is bloody damn bright. There's the castle. There's more of the castle. Now we still need to go back to the village. Oh dear. My poor knees. This is the old post office. The medieval building. As you can see here on the sign. Haha. You have to pay to get in, go in here? Whoa, that's bloody insane. Just go in this place. You know, I'll just happy viewing it from the outside. Hello. Oh, welcome to day 7. We stayed overnight in a lovely farm, really. And yeah, after a long trip, it was supposed to be a 2-hour trip, but it became a 3-hour trip. Because there were several accidents along the way. But after a 3-hour drive, we are now in Glastonbury. But look, an old church already, but you know, I've seen many churches. We're gonna go do an abbey here, so no, not gonna go inside every church, if you don't mind. Also, we lost like an hour here, so I want to go to the abbey for now. But yeah, we'll see how it is. Bada bing, bada boom.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Okay, slight distraction. We are going to the Gauntlet, which is a very small street with all sorts of lovely stalls. That's fun. It looks cool though. All those weapon shields and just fun. Now you always have to have a little bit of fun on these trips. You go to an abbey and you suddenly find an enormous bone of a whale. This is a jawbone. So, wow. Whales are big, very big. Ah. This is the rooms of the actual chapel. Not that thing, but the stonework in the back. So, yeah. Looks cool. Cool rooms. There's a lot more of it still than, for example, Tintagel Castle yesterday. And apparently, Tintagel Castle was the birthplace. This is apparently where Arthur supposedly is buried. So this is the Lady Chapel dedicated to Maria. Okay, I guess. Yeah, the Virgin Mary. Sorry, in Dutch we call her Maria, but in English it's apparently just Mary. Ah, very cool. I can go downstairs there as well, where my mom already is. Hello! I'm the priest now. Oh, this is where the priest would have stood, at least. I am not a priest. But still, this looks cool. And this is St. Joseph's Well. the old well to get the water, of course. So this is the old abbot's kitchen, and I think there's things to do in here. So let's go inside.
Make your butter they have these little sort of like querns where you just pump the cream and make the butter. That doesn't take too long, especially when it's warm. It works really quickly. But then you've got to get your fires going. You've got so much to do on a daily. It's a full-time job, you know, for a whole family. That's why they've got the kids working. So you know.
That's why you get kids working.
Yeah, definitely. Because you need your daily bread.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. So you can see.
Hard work doing that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I know this sounds bizarre, but I kind of find it quite therapeutic. It's almost kind of, you know, you're turning it and it's not hard work. If you have a go, it's really not hard on the arms. It's just, you've got to just keep doing it, yeah. Go on, have another, do you want to have a go? Go on, please, anyone.
So now we're in the herb garden, because the woman in the kitchen advised us to go here. There are fences in the way, but we could get next to it. They said it was okay, so. But yeah, it was really cool. She really knew how to, was making flour for bread and putting cloves and oranges, which they used to put in with the clothes to keep away moths, and apparently it also helps against mosquitoes, so I might need to try that out. Yeah, it was really fun. And now let's go to the big one. There's a big one, the biggest one. There's the big one, there's the biggest one. So yesterday we were on the place where King Arthur was supposedly born, and this is the place where he's supposedly buried. So we had the whole life of King Arthur. Now we only should have to go to where he actually has supposed to live. That's his birthplace, his grave. You know, it's a cool little extra thing, but I mean, mainly come here for this. But it's cool to have seen the birth and the death of King Arthur. Yes. The king is dead. I love little corners like this where you can see that even those ruins on the outside they were nice and clean, but on the inside it was just, yeah, pile them on. The inside, yeah, you can see the inside didn't really matter if it was very cleanly done, just had to be filled. The outside was done correctly. The inside was just filling, really. But it's cool always to see that in ruins here. Ah. Also a fun fact. You know, statues like these, the ruins are originally those colors. They were probably painted something like this, because we found a residue of paint on them. So you probably look more like that. Same thing is with all the Greek statues and such. They weren't white or grey. No, they were painted colorfully. I always like that as a fact. And we arrived in Wales, going towards Batting. Ooh, that's really cool. And oh, some music to accompany us. That's just the road through the rest of the street. That's cool. Ducks and swans and ducks and swans and ducks and swans and they give out special duck and swan food here at the Bishop's Palace. Also pigeons, I guess. Oh, almost called them doves, but yeah, you know, in the Netherlands, doves and pigeons have the exact same name. It's just a city dove or a wood dove, as we call it duif. So cool. Ah. Ah, This is Bishop's castle, I guess. The bishop in the past ages had enormous power over the city of Wells, and this was his palace. Look at them walls. Look at them. So underneath the window there, that thing, here, you can see a bell. You might think, why is there a bell in front and beneath the window in front of the castle moat? Well, that is because the swans here are taught to ring that bell for food. And they've been doing that since 1870. So when there aren't visitors giving them food, they can demand their food if they want. But at the current moment, they lots of swan butts. They're all showing their butts.
En die gaan ze dan naar beneden droppen.
But yeah, they're getting enough food for now. All the swan butts. All of them. Now through the other gate, through the cathedral. Or towards the cathedral, at least. Ooh, look at that ceiling. Cool. And yes, there it is. Wells Cathedral. Huh. Would you look at that? That's an interesting contraption. It just keeps on moving there. Huh. Well, onto the cathedral. This is big. Enormously big. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh my dear. The organ is playing. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. I have to be very quiet because there are rehearsals for the choir. So I can walk around but have to be absolutely very quiet. But this cathedral is massive. Absolutely grand. They're closing the doors behind us. So I think we have to go very quickly. Here looks okay. There not so much. This guy is called the Toothache Man. Because, you know, it's toothaches. And around here we have the grape stealers. Oh, there they go singing again. I love those old doors. And here we go towards the library, apparently. Oh, and look at the difference in lighting and such. Beautiful. We're in the garden now, so we can be a little bit louder. But look at the view here. Just
Mooi, hè?
beautiful. And it's so big and grandiose. Amazing. So this is a little plate. It's where you can go inside and find. Let me crawl with my head through here. The well. Yeah, the water. This is part of the bishop's garden, where this is the part you had to pay for, I think. That's why I couldn't see this before, but now I still can see it. Oh dear. Okay, crawl out of it. The well, St. Andrew's Well. There's also an art exhibition here in the cathedral. It's lots of lovely little pieces everywhere. You might have seen some already in the background. This is the winner, which, yeah, this is really cool. It has to have taken a lot of time. Yeah, they deserve it. Some more art pieces. Some really cool artworks. Here's another winner. This small one, which is also quite cool. This guy looks like he comes out of Beavis and Butthead. I can't do that laugh. I cannot do that. That was Wells, I guess. Lovely, well, not little, but lovely place. Everything is closing now, so I guess we'll slowly make our way to our hotel. I don't know where it is exactly out of my head, but you know, it should be fine. Okay, wait, still in Wales. What the hell is this? That goes all the way. There's a little water feature on the side of the road. It's not the sewer, I hope. No, it doesn't seem like the sewer. No, it seems like just a random water feature. It comes up from here, it seems. Yeah, because it's dry there, and here it's bubbling. So I guess it comes up from here. Funny, it's really reflective now with the sun. It keeps on ringing the bell. It's day 8 and we're in Bristol right now. Spent the night in Benall. And I think we might go visit this thing that's right next to the car park. It has a very steep tower. Look at that. So, yeah, I guess we'll be going that way. Well, you'd love to see it. That's rare on churches, but maybe not here. So, yes, good. This is a good church. Look at that. Cool ceiling. Oh, now I'm dizzy. I shouldn't have done that. There's some fun facts about this church, because they gave us this lovely guide. That's all gold leaf, and there are more than 1,200 of those things, and they're all different. And even this church has gone a little bit into science with this, the chaotic pendulum. Each time the water is filled in the middle, and the way it tips is just random, and nobody can predict how it goes. Although it kept going to the left as long as I'm standing here, but you know what? It keeps tipping that way. But you never know, it might suddenly tip to the right way, I guess. That's their journey into science. The chaotic pendulum. The toooo of a real knight, apparently. So interesting as well. You see those 4 parts here that have no stained glass in there. They've been removed because they were in celebration of a slave trader. So this church is, like we saw at the entrance, open to all sexualities, and also tries to remove any things from that had to do with slave trades and such. This was a really good church. I mean, like a really progressive church. I like that. Yeah, this is how they play those massive organs. Look at all them keys. This is the lady chapel of the church. But look at that modern stained glass. Cool. This is the tomb of Sir William Penn. Apparently a famous admiral, I think. it was noted as something special, so on our map. And his armor is all the way over there somewhere, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. Oh, so this tomb is for the father of the guy who founded Pennsylvania. Aha. And that's the armor also within pen. So there's Elizabeth I. And that is the bone of a whale that Cabot, explorer, brought back from in 1497 when he had discovered America. Wait, 1497. That's before Columbus, right? If I'm not wrong. Huh, so this is part of the reason I want to go to Bristol. This tower. Can't go in it, but I just know. But also this whole bit. That's York Towers, where the Yorkscast worked. And if you saw my recent Twitch video, you know I'm a big fan of the Yorkscast. So now I can finally say this. I'm Dave Yorknot, and I have the balls. It's a very old Yorkscast meme, but I always wanted to say that. You know, in front of York Towers. Who knows, maybe I can even find some York folks, but I don't think so. It's a Saturday. Don't think they be working right now. But still, fun to see the place they usually work. Yay! Well, I met Dev again, who was also in my latest TwitchCon video. I didn't film it, because he was busy, but I've met him again. So, he was just standing outside. And he showed me where to go to see some other great places here in Bristol. So, that's fun. That's what we're gonna do now. It was fun meeting Dev again, and just seeing York Towers behind me in real life. I am Dave Yorknard, and I have the balls, and I said it again because it's a Yorkscast meme, and I have to say it. That's just fun. Look at this. So cool. Oh. I thought I could sit on there, but it's all water. Yeah. Look at that dome. So this ship with all the little flags on it is the SS Great Britain, which is fairly famous here. Look at that. All these colourful houses inside. Ah, beautiful sight. That's a goddamn fancy Tesco. Fancy tower. Wow, that's real fire in there. Huh. Also, this is just a fun little marketplace we stumbled upon. The exchange hall, this marketplace inside. Huh. That's funny. Metal giraffe. Giraffe. We stumbled upon the local furry community, apparently. Cool costumes. Fun. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's very colorful. And that's stunning graffiti. Oh, bus. Stunning graffiti. Very cool done. And that's an old tower, just behind it. There's an old castle, room. Doesn't seem to have a roof there, so. Huh. Oh well. And after Bristol, we have arrived in Bath. It's a lovely walking path. Because we're staying over in the University of Bath. But yeah, it's like a half-hour walk to the town centre. But you get a beautiful view while walking towards it, which is lovely. Look at that. Amazing. Oh. All the little paths as such. All the way over there as such. Cool. We have a little channel and look at all the locks or sluices. We call them usually sluices, but apparently a lock is also a word used for that. Look at them. And this little boat has to go through all of them. There's a guy that has to open all of them by hand, one by one. That's insane. It's very typical of Bath, all these row houses in a row. Still looks beautiful from up here. or from down here, I guess. Ah, almost to the city center. That's a long ass walk. Nice church with some accompanying music. Ah, the old Roman baths where we'll probably go tomorrow. They're closed now. Oh, after dinner something's going on in the cathedral. I think it's a choir. There's beautiful doors as well. This is also my chance to look inside the church. So we're here at Pulney Bridge, which is a bridge that has a street and shops on it. But also this feature. Look how many birds. And it's all seagulls. All seagulls. White and grey ones. That was on for a while. Cool feature. So let's now see the street. So this Pulney Bridge itself. The fun thing is, if you would just walk here, you would just see it as a street. You wouldn't know it was on a bridge. Only if you look outside of the windows there, then you can see it's actually above the water. But for the rest, it's just a normal street, and that's the fun thing about it. Look at the view here. Day 9, and we are still in Bath because we went to do the Roman baths in Bath. You know, something the city is named after, and we have to do that, of course, because it's Bath. Welcome to the Roman baths. Oh, that's a bath, and it's definitely Roman. So this is how it should have looked like in the 4th century, and the oldest building was there, a little piece of that there, out of the year 76. Just 76. That's like almost 2,000 years old. So cool. So this is one of the oldest pieces here in the bath. And it apparently has symbols of both Celtic and Romans. So you see how the Romans adopted with the locals. Oop. And it's a massive piece that was 50 meters high above the temple and such. Quite cool to see it like that. And they showed also how it was in color, how it was completely repaired and such. Look at all those ancient coins. Ah, so cool. Oh, you can look at it there. Look there. So cool. I love ancient coins. There's an entire skeleton. Cool. That's probably how he's supposed to have been looked. 45 when he died. Look at this little statue of a dog. Look how derpy he is. That's so cute. These are very old pieces that have been left of the temple. So cool. This side as well. Yeah. These are the more ancient parts that they keep temperature checked. It's a little bit cooler here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Cool, and you can see the line here where they added stuff, like the door and such wasn't. It was supposed to be, but yeah. But now they recreated that part. But these are all ancient paths, which is very cool. These are all the stairs to the temple. The temple isn't there anymore, but we got the stairs. So here is Ari at the actual hot springs. And you see just bubbles coming up from there. It is really cool, so it's still working. That statue is of the mythical founder of blood, Bloodwood, but it was just added in the 17th century. Well, more days like the 2nd, and a little bit above is the 12th, and then more above is the 17th century and such. So this is all built in layers with different people adding different stuff, because the old Roman stuffs were gone by that time. It's really cool. More coins! Look at them all. Oh, that's so cool. We're here at the drain. So we saw those baths upstairs, and here's the drain built by the Romans. So this Roman built drain for the leftover water, I think, I guess. And it goes under their feet, through there, and then goes into the river. If you look very good, you get the steam coming off. It's extremely hot here. And if you hold your hand close, it's just very hot. It's really hot water. It's cool that this is ancient Roman rainwork, really. And this is how you know, because you saw them behind clouds, so you didn't really see the water. If it was really hot or just bubbling effects. But here you can see that it's actually really hot water. That's cool. The cool thing about this museum that they have actors in videos portraying the characters that actually were here. So this is the main sculptor, Sulinos, that lived here and was apparently a very good sculptor, because he was, among other sculptors, they built altars to him. That's it's fun. Everywhere you see like videos of how the guys actually lived there on those places and worked. And here's how the water that we saw in the drain that goes. Wait, let me show you. Goes from there, from the drain, flows through here, and then goes. What's here? Ancient gemstones that were found inside the drain. Oh, that's funny. There's more water going towards the place outside. So now we're standing at the main bath itself. This is not a hot spring itself, that's a different thing where you can't get to. But we're, where those Roman statues stood in the beginning. And now, near the water. You can't touch it because it's untreated. But yeah, quite cool to see it so close. So you can clearly see the distinction where it's there's in some parts beneath the pillars. So you see in front of the pillars are the real old ones, and then the new ones are built on top of that or just next to it. And that way you can see some of the ancient stones here. See the stairs going in, such, and then what they built on top there. Cool. So cool. With the more private baths, the circular baths, the east baths, they have many names. So this is what would have been the hottest room. It's next to the furnace room that was over there somewhere. And actually these pillars, that were beneath the floor. So the floor would begin like here or something. Because then the steam and hot water could go under the floor and heat up the floor, and you actually had to wear sandals to not burn your feet. Then I don't have to make a video effects, I can just show you guys. So that's how it looked. These fun things. Another fun thing about all these baths, apparently, everybody could use them, because a few months ago I called them private baths, but that was wrong. Everybody could use them. From the higher ups, the poor, the rich, but even slaves could use them. So that's quite cool. And this is the part where the ladies all went. And here was the changing rooms. And this is probably another hot room because there's more of those pillars. Oh, wait, also there. But these are just change rooms, so maybe they were kept hot also a little bit, I guess. Ah, look at all this. Look, have to watch the footing, but it's so cool to see it all here. Look at that. Look at all the coins. Those aren't Roman coins, those are just pennies. It's the gym. Look at them go. That was also... Oh. Of course he just goes away, and I want to show it. Oh. But also the females at the gym here. They all train together, I guess. Cool, how they all show that. There's a little bit of volleyball even. That's throwing around a rock or ball. Cool. Yes, powerful. Ah, here's the gentleman's version. Lift and weights. And that's how the water streams from the hot spring in this path. Here's another one of the hot springs. Now with no glass, so now you can actually see it for real, bubbling and boiling. This quote is a good one. The picture is not complete without some quarrelsome fellow, a thief, caught in the act, or the man who lost the sound of his own voice in the bath. Not to mention those who jump in with a tremendous splash. That's a quote from the 1st century. Nice. We have to taste some of the water of the spa. Of the Roman bath. It's warm, but it is actually quite nice. And it should be healthy, so yes. Bottoms up. And welcome to the 10th and final day of our trip. Yesterday you saw us do the Roman baths, and then we did nothing really. We took a 3-hour drive, longer than 3 hours really, to get to our destination, Maidstone, and well, that tired us so out. At the time we got there, it was like 5, so everything was closed because it was on a Sunday. So yeah, we had really nothing to do and had nothing to film. So now today we're going to Canterbury and then back to the boat in Dover. So we're now in Canterbury. That's Canterbury Cathedral. This is apparently part of Canterbury Castle, I guess. Looks like a castle. Well, but we're going that way. Let's go! Oh, look at this. This is on the way to Canterbury. This is kind of the Canterbury Tales or something like that. Old painting. Also on this side are also all kinds of paintings. Chaucer, the writer of the Canterbury Tales, of course. Ah. Yeah, because that's what Canterbury is most famous for, the Canterbury Tales. Which are a bunch of tales about a bunch of characters telling tales. Huh. Fun. Nice painting this whole thing is. Cool. Look at it all. A little bit of shine on there. Oh. I guess this was the wall. Yeah. A cool night. Yes. The Millennium Mural. Huh. A random nice old tower with a beautiful clock. Can I see what this tower is? It would have been better if I went by foot. The darkness has passed away, and the true light is ahead shining. Did a little. Okay, I have no idea. It's just a tower with a clock. Hey, apparently this was once a church, I guess. Someone was baptized in this church in 1564. So it's an old church. Or what's left of it at least. Well, there we have it. Canterbury Cathedral. It's in the scaffolding there, but that part is okay. I mean, they need to do that to keep it up, and still the beautiful parts are not on scaffold, so that's quite okay. Looks cool. Honestly, I've seen so many churches this trip, but still, fun to see. Look at it all. That's what I like about these chairs in Cathedral. Just how fucking big they are. Look at those windows. Wow. Darn. This is the tomb of Thomas Becket, one-time Archbishop in 1170 here in Canterbury, who was murdered by 4 knights of the king when King Henry II had exclaimed, "Who will rid me of this turbulent priest?" because he was getting angry at Thomas Becket. And so knights thought, okay, that's our orders to murder him, and that's why Canterbury became a pilgrimage place. Look at this ceiling. That's beautiful work, and it's all the way high up. Yeah, oh my. Ooh. Just look at this entrance to the choir. Beautiful. Beautifully crafted. Amazing. Some of these graves and / tombs are so richly decorated. It's really good. Let me walk to the other side, right? Yeah. Who were you, fellow, to be so richly decorated? Ooh, look at those windows and such. I'm just a sucker for stained glass windows, I think, and just high, beautiful ceilings. I love it. Ooh. All kinds of chalices and such. Yeah. Noise. Ah, it's the water tower. How it's explained. That's why you hear constant dripping as well here. Cool way to show it. Very cool. All this stuff. Look, this is the old library of the cathedral. Wow. Cool. So this is the tale of how St. Thomas was murdered. So I was wrong before. That other place was not a tomb of Sir Thomas Becket, Sir Thomas of Canterbury. That was just where he was murdered, and where this candle stood is where his tomb was. It was destroyed in 1538 on order of King Henry VIII, who of course started making his own church. And this is all medieval glass, I think. Look at all the detail on small pieces. So this is the tomb of the Black Prince. With a name like that, Edward Plantagenet, the Black Prince. He was only 36 when he died. But look at all that. I never heard of him before, but I'm gonna look him up after this, because he apparently was a very interesting figure. Also, let me back up. These things that are above him, and the shield and such, those are copies of his armor, but the real ones from the 14th century are in the crypts, and they are still like that. It hasn't those colors anymore, but it's still there. Like that stuff is like almost 700 years old, and it's still there. But unfortunately, I couldn't film in the crypt; wasn't allowed. But still, it's cool to see the real ones. That shield was also there and such. So yeah, I'm gonna look up the Black Prince. This is the tomb of King Henry IV, one of the kings of England, lays here. So, and there's the Black Prince somewhere, but yeah, this is King Henry IV and his wife. Cool, I've seen one of the tombs of one of the kings of England. And its princess, I guess the Black Prince was a prince, after all. Also here again, those ceilings and just very richly decorated. Very cool. Cool to see. These are some modern stained glass windows. But up there, there's still a very old one. Good to see them both working together. The HMS Canterbury, or model of it. But this is a real bell of the HMS Canterbury. And this is the Warriors Chapel. Look how richly decorated it is with all those ancient flags and such. Wow, that's cool. And apparently underneath this tomb, underneath this altar, is the tomb of Stephen Langton, who played a role in the Magna Carta. And apparently dividing the Bible into chapters and writing hymns. So that's also an important person for Christianity, I guess. I just like the look of this tomb. It's really cool. Warriors were laid here. So we're now in the cloister. And look at all these shields and armors on the ceiling. Cool. It's also this looks very cool. You can look up into the tower and such. Cool. Oh. These are the private quarters of the Archdeacon of Canterbury indeed. Huh. Good day, sir. Yes, outside of the cloister. Look at all these ancient towers. And you here have some more ruins. Cool. Wow. I'm just amazed with all these ancient structures and such. And I think, because the door was behind that, so that's the house of the Archbishop. One of these two. Just a few more shots. You know. I want to see it all back as well. It's just cool to see all of this. You're in a big cathedral and then there's some ruins next to it. And a beautiful house. I think, yeah, it's one house. So this is where the Archbishop lives. Good day, sir, again. Now we are in Pelgrim. So, some more ruins. Get over to some more restoration works. This is the outside of the Trinity Chapel. And I think we are almost done with our journey to the Canterbury Cathedral. A wooden horse. Yeah, that's some more outside shots of the cathedral. It's a very big cathedral. Oh my, but you know, worth it. We've seen a lot of churches and cathedrals on this trip, and even though I'm not Catholic or anything, I'm atheist to be fair, but it's still cool to see all these buildings because, you know, I'm always more interested in the historic parts, and especially this church, this cathedral, has many parts played in English history, so that's quite cool, and that's why I like it. Of course, everybody is free to like it for their own way. That's my reason. Well, here we are. We're already parked on the ship, and here are the white cliffs of Dover again. That's the end of our journey. 10-day long trip. Well, we'll be stuck on the ship for 2 hours more. Well, look, that's Dover Castle over there. We planned to go there. We didn't. Because we thought, well, it's better to take one ship earlier. Because, you know, else we would have be at our home at like almost midnight. And yeah, that's just not handy. Because tomorrow morning I need to get up at like 5:30 in the morning to get to my job again. Because I didn't think about, you know, taking a rest day between my vacation and my job. So yeah, tomorrow very early in the morning I need to wake up. So that's why we're taking a boat earlier. Also, we did everything we wanted. Yeah, Dover Castle would be nice, but I don't think even if we took the next ship, if it would be possible to get there and see all that in the amount of time that we had for the next ship. So, better to take a ship early. It was a fun trip. I'm gonna miss it. The video isn't over yet. Give it a few more minutes. A few more shots of Dover, and then I'll say my farewells. And there we go. We're going. The ship's going. Goodbye, England. The white cliffs of Dover. Here we go on the next adventure. And well, that's I hope you can kind of see me. Yeah. Oh well. That was the trip. We're going now on the boat back to France. And then we'll have the car trip back home, but I won't bother you with that because that's not interesting. It was about England. And as Dover slowly recedes behind me, that trip is done. It was a fun trip, and I hoped you enjoyed this video, which is probably very long. I don't know how long, because I haven't seen all the clips yet, but I'm guessing it's over an hour. So yeah, thanks for coming with me, and I hope you kind of enjoyed England as well. I enjoyed it. Saw lots of great things, some things I've seen before, but I hadn't seen in a while, some things I'd never seen before. Some things planned, some things just unplanned, just happened on our path. It was fun. Glad I had my mom here with me, my grandmom with me here as well. And yeah, it was just fun. Now it's back to old mundane life. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to edit this video, but yeah, after this video there's probably gonna be a video about Star Wars, all canon huts coming out. There's a big video I'm working on, and well, it's so far along that it will come out after this one, but I can already give you the name of it, what it's gonna be about. Probably gonna make more lore videos after that on other stuff as well. Trying to do a little bit more videos because, well, it's been a year without videos. So now you have TwitchCon vlog, this vlog, and then other videos will commence. Hopefully. I know myself sometimes. I plan a lot and don't think about how much time I need to do that. So be calm, more videos will be coming. I don't know how fast. But yeah, thank you England, thank you all for watching, and that's it. Lots of good memories, lots of good arts, a few good books, lots of pins as souvenirs, and lots of photos. And this video is a souvenir by itself. So let us take one last look at Dover. Now see it, Carson. And then we'll see each other maybe next time. England, hopefully next time. Bye bye.